Hi there, my name is Bruno Castelo da Costa. Please activate closed captions and excuse my accent. This is Chapter 3, Part 1 of the book, A Self-Defense System that Empowers Non-Swimmers in the Surf Zone. I hope you will enjoy it. So let's go. Not About Us, June 26th, 2023. So before we delve into the biomechanics of surfing or any other surf-related activity that one day we intend to master, it would be wise, to say the least, that we invest a significant amount of our time into learning how to better control the emotions we find ourselves going through while exposed to the elements of the surf environment. As awkward as it might sound, prior to anything else, our focus should rely on the ability to stabilize our minds despite external conditions. Had the object of our analysis been a military martial matter, there would be nothing unusual with this approach. But given the fact that this is not the case, please note the uniqueness of the present proposal. This constitutes a feature that has hindered the escalation of our project so far, as people are still highly subjected to experimenting the class with very uncalibrated expectations, ending up disappointed and not coming back. Having the pedagogy of surfing as the embryo of the work I began in 2005, I feel comfortable to state that, to my knowledge, the ability of mind stabilization has never been considered a constituent in the syllabus of any surf-related activity school curriculum. As previously discussed, the current status quo defines that the learning of those activities is to be approached from a mechanical point of view, wherein beginners are stimulated to think and act in terms of body parts, positions, postures, motions, and capacities. Oblivious to the fact that the learning used to happen in a completely different way in the past, this traditional approach evidences a severe misunderstanding in how practitioners are to perceive themselves and their importance within the surf context. If you believe that enabling students with a repertoire of physical possibilities, trusting this to be an unarguably smart strategy from the viewpoint of making them capable of dealing with the surf on their own, I must warn you, it is time to reconsider your beliefs. To accept the mechanical approach is to disrespect the surf's basic reality of uncontrollability, as we subconsciously strengthen the expectations that beginners bring to the table from the start. First things first, and nothing can be more vital than understanding we have entered a territory wherein our will doesn't matter. The environment is not our enemy, but we must have the clear vision that at times it will behave just like a stronger opponent. It's as if we were getting prepared for hunting. We train thinking we are the hunters, but we also need to consider the role of the prey. as due to the nature of the environment, roles might get switched without previous warning. Disregard the occasional impression you might get that your surroundings are under control. It's nothing but a trap that will be revealed when you least expect it. We are not in charge at all. Technology and progress have spoiled us into assuming we are always at the top of the food chain. So unless you are very open-minded and have not fallen for any of today's temptations that somehow represent promises of quick results, or maybe have had a bad experience in that regard, it will be almost impossible to accept the human condition of deep environmental vulnerability presented in this book. The mechanical approach evidences the belief that by recurring to our physical skills and capacities, we will always find solutions to our problems. It subconsciously transmits the underlying idea that the learning should focus and evolve around the individual, that all teaching-related procedures should be planned and carried out, placing us at the center of the learning process. Unfortunately, however, this rationale does not conform to the nature of the surf environment. We may thus perceive an anthropocentric orientation in the mechanical approach. It is very detrimental to anyone subjected to this type of learning, as it tends to separate us from the environmental motion, which is what truly matters, as we shall see next. The more we expose ourselves to the mechanical approach, the less likely we are to notice and be sensitive to environmental motion.